Hey guys, Ryan here. Today I'm going to be showing you a game I had on the machine. I'm going to start today's video off by saying that I really dislike this tank. I don't have much fun playing it. It doesn't really fit my kind of play style, and that armor is just too poor. I don't like the fact it's a heavy tank that can be overmatched, and its side armor, by 99% of the vehicles you'll face. Because it only has 30mm side armor, meaning everything above 90mm will overmatch it. It has a very easy to hit cupola, bad view range for a tier 10 tank at 390 meters. Yeah, it's fast, it's fun at ramming people, and it's got a pretty nice gun, at least in terms of reload. The penetration's a bit lacking. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this tank. And with how bad the armor is, apart from at the frontal hull, I've loaded this game here and I see that there is a 2-man auto-loading Batchat artillery platoon, which has got me very worried, and I've decided right at the start of this game that I'm going to play very carefully, because I know that if I get spotted, or more specifically if I get shot at by those two auto-loading artillery, I'm probably going to die a very quick death. So I said I'm going to run and start on this hill, try and extend some view range, and also try and stay safe from the 9-0 line, where a lot of people like to sit on the hill and snipe across. So right now I'm debating whether or not I want to push a bit further forwards with the team behind me, and I decided I'm going to go for it. I managed to spot the chieftain, but as I pop up here, I get spotted by someone that isn't the chieftain. Onto shot for 400 alpha, and now I'm trying to stay in the move because I'm just, again, very conscious of the fact that there's 2 artillery on the enemy team. And I don't like sitting here, and with my view range I don't feel confident spotting who's over there, so I've decided I know the chieftain is going to the castle, and I know there's another tank behind the chieftain. So with the 705A going over there, I'm going to join him in the castle and try and use the castle to kill the chieftain as well as hide from the artillery. The machine has 10 degrees of gun depression as well, which is very helpful on the ridge lines. Now as I push forward, the chieftain comes round. Managed to snap a shot into him, instantly damaging his ammo rack, which is a common problem with the chieftain. And I've got an IS-4 for me, and now I'm reloading. However, I know I've got 2 teammates behind me, so I'm going to sit in this corner, hopefully to be completely safe from their 2 artillery, and also to have my teammates supporting me. There's a bit of an issue here in that I noticed that a Death Star's just rolled up. When you're in a machine which only has 30mm of side armor, a Death Star's kind of the last thing you want to see. So I'm going to look around the corner while I'm reloading. I'm going to try and see if the Death Star will fire a shot, because if he fires a shot I'll then push around for him. Getting some assistance thanks to proxy spotting these tanks at the other side of the castle here. And I'm going to go for the IS-4, and I mess up here. My first shot into the IS-4 was a poor one, since the lower plate's relatively thick anyway, but it also has 2 sets of tracks on the lower plate which act as a bit of spaced armor, and I actually shot the tracks with my first shell there. So a very slow start, just using the castle to hide from the artillery, proxy spot these tanks, and just slowly emptying my clips. Now I see the chief just fired, and I want to kill the Death Star as quick as possible, so finish off the Death Star, clip the chieftain, and manage to bounce the IS-4. Now, the reason I don't like the machine is that I just get penned all the time in it. The armor does not work very well for me. I know it seems to be working quite well in this game, although I think that's more down to the opponents not shooting too well, because at this distance they could easily hit my cupola, they could easily hit the... It's got 2 cheeks on either side of the top hull, even when it's facing directly at you. A bit like a Type 4 and a Type 5 Heavy that you can pen through with most tanks, especially tier 10 ones. Another couple terrible shots by me into the IS-4. And now we've finished off the castle here, and I can see on the map that all the enemies are on the hill, so it's now time for me to reposition. Now this is where the machine's really good. It's obviously very fast. It has the hull of an AMX 50B, which allows it to relocate very quickly indeed. And I've decided to load heat here because I've decided I want to snipe. And the reason being, I know I'm on full health, but I want to snipe because, again, I don't want to get spotted, basically. So if I get spotted, that means there's a chance the artillery will shoot at me. So I'm going to use heat because heat doesn't lose any penetration over distance. Although you do lose gun shell velocity. So I'm just trying to find a shot on the people on the hill. I've also found the gun handling doesn't feel too great on this tank, at least not for me. I don't know about anyone else out there. Get another shot into the E5. Now in this game I would have preferred to play a lot more aggressive, using the mobility of the machine to its advantages, but you just have to remember that the machine, as good as the frontal armor looks, it is a very vulnerable tank, especially if you get caught out in the side. And artillery, even if it misses you, due to that 30mm side armor, will do a large amount of damage to your tank. Don't manage to pick up the kill there on the E5. And now what I do here is, I see we've got the numerical advantage, I've got full hit points, and I decide I want to go kill the 2 artillery, so I'm loading a high explosive clip. Now usually I wouldn't carry high explosive on a gun of this caliber, I would say it's not worth it, but the machine carries so much ammunition, I feel like I can bring high explosive and not have to worry about running out of standard or premium shells. And really, loading high explosive here makes no difference, because with standard rounds it will take me 2 shots to kill each artillery, and with high explosive rounds it's still going to take me 2 shots to kill each artillery. So this is more just for fun, in that you don't really get too many opportunities to use a high explosive apart from on Waffenträger Alpha 100s and ship barns. So I'm going to come over, I'm going to ignore the chieftain, get myself a couple artillery kills as everyone loves to do, and I've run out of ammo, so I'll just nudge the chieftain. So I didn't lose too much health there, but I didn't really lose any health throughout the entire game until right at the end there, when I just kind of drove over knowing I could. So this game was actually my first ever ace tanker in the machine. Got 4,700 damage, almost 1,900 assistance, blocked just over 2k, and got 5 kills. As well as a Pascucci's medal, which is, in my opinion, almost as good as a Kolobanov's. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.